Today we're going to discover how to manipulate our text messages and other digital forms. You may be wondering, why would anyone want to view or use their text messages outside their mobile device? Well, there are a number of reasons. Text messages are taking over. They're replacing phone calls and emails. The texts on your iPhone are now one of your most important forms of communication with coworkers, families, friends. Maybe the text could be useful in a business meeting, or perhaps you might want to save it for future reference. Whatever the reason, Internet Explorer allows you to access and save your iPhone's messages on your computer. So let's get to it. The short lesson will cover accessing, retrieving, capturing and copying, and exporting text messages. There are too many mobile devices to name and highlight in this short lesson. Therefore, I'm sharing this information from the perspective and use of an iPhone. Accessing your text messages is fairly easy. Touch the green and white icon entitled Messages, which takes you directly to your text messages. Retrieving your messages. As I previously stated, by touching the icon, you immediately obtain access to your text messages. And as you can see from the picture depicted, there's a selection based on who sent you a message. So all that's needed at this point is for you to make your selection for the message that you want to export. Now that you've determined which message you want to export, take a moment to ensure the date of the conversation is the one you require. The iPhone shows the most recent conversations and typically go back as far as a month worth of data. Also keep in mind that each conversation varies in length, and you may need to copy several segments of text to that message. Now you've determined which message that you're going to copy. We're going to simply double tap a word within that conversation that you want to copy to select it, just as it is shown on the screen. Or you can select a large block of text by dragging the blue points that will surface or appear once you tap it, and that handles the tap copy feature. Once you've seen the copy feature, if your message is lengthy, you're going to need to go back through a couple times and repeat the steps so that you can capture the message in its entirety. Once we have the message copied, we're at the point where we're going to export. Now, we need to prepare to paste our message, and we can do that in several ways. First, we need to determine our destination. Is it going to be a PDF format? Is it going to go to our email? Is it going to be on Twitter or Facebook? When we determine that, then we can connect our iPhone to our computer with the USB cable, and once connected, we can go back to our iPhone and go through the steps to access that message that we've highlighted. And you'll see on the left-hand column of that conversation a list. Select again your conversation, and after selecting it, you'll choose from several export options such as PDF or text, and those two formats will be your choice of export. for your conversation in one single transfer. You got to make sure that your computer has iTunes loaded to set a backup to your computer on the summary tab for the device, so that you can leave all the encrypted information on your computer. Let's say you choose not to, and that's specifically going toward the PDF format, but let's say you choose not to go the PDF route and you simply just want to open up another program on your computer and save it there. You decide which program it is, and then you insert the text message that you just copied simply by tapping the cursor, and it's going to perform the same function that it does as it would in Word. Wow. Seems like a lot of work, a lot of steps, but we did it. And now that you're armed with this new information, you can put your iPhone in one hand and your computer in the other and begin to export your text messages. Thank you.